Hey guys, Two-Wheel Pursuit here, once again on this beautiful, cool, cloudy day to talk to you about should you get the CB500R, which is an interesting question. I've made 3 previous videos on CB500R, CBR500R, reviewing it. I made one review video, 5 things I don't like about it, 5 things I do like about it. So those are 3 videos I'd recommend you go check out, as I will be making some references to them in this video. But I came across a comment on a Facebook group, which was someone who said they got the CBR500 and after 2 weeks they regretted their purchase. Now that got me thinking, is a CBR500 is it really a good bike for people to be getting? Which is a question that you ultimately have to answer for yourself, but I'm going to give you guys my opinion on it. The reason I got this bike is it was about the top end of like the beginner 300 class motorcycle. After doing some research, I knew I didn't want the Ninja 300. I felt like it didn't have enough power. I felt like I was going to grow out of that really fast. And the CBR500 seemed like it was that nice midpoint, you know, between the Ninja 300 and the whatever, Ninja 636. It seemed like it was that nice in-between point of beginner bike and a super sport. It has that super sport styling and okay power for a beginner bike. So you really have to look at who you are. Are you a first-time rider? Yeah, I think this is a great bike to get if you're a first-time rider. I think this bike is awesome. Here's the thing, when you're getting your first bike, maybe you can say after 2 weeks you regret your purchase because it doesn't have enough power. If you're saying that, you might really want to look at how you're riding the bike, because I guarantee you the CBR500, it gets up there. It can get into the triple digits, no doubt. Obviously not as fast as a super sport, but you really shouldn't be going that fast if you're, it depends where you are, I guess. It depends who you are too. But in my opinion, if you're 2 weeks into your riding career and you're already looking to be going triple digit speeds, dude, what the fuck are you doing? If you're already looking to go triple digit speeds in your 2nd week of riding, you might not last very long in your riding career. So it's something you need to think about. I really like this bike. I think it has a good amount of power. Yeah, I'm looking at super sports now, or maybe a super naked bike, but none of them. I'm definitely not disappointed with the CBR500. I love this bike. It's a great bike for where I am. Still has enough power for me. It has plenty of power for the highway to be safe on the highway. Unless you're looking to do outrageous speeds, you don't need a super sport. So I'm not sure what was up with that guy in his comment about 2 weeks in, he's already bored of it. You know, if you're 2 weeks in and it's your first bike and you're already bored of it, really, I recommend you rethink your riding habits. I think this is a great first bike. It has everything a first bike should. The only bike that I would maybe consider besides this is the Yamaha FZ07, which is actually definitely something you should consider if you're looking at your first bike. I would recommend the FZ07 actually probably over this bike, even though I haven't ridden it yet. I think the FZ07 looks like an awesome bike, has more power than this bike, so you won't get as bored of it. If you really think you're going to get bored of it, you don't have any wind protection stock, and I think all the aftermarket windshields for the FZ07 look stupid. Actually, I'm not a big fan of how the FZ07 looks in the first place. The FZ09 looks awesome, but that's probably a bit too much power if it's your first bike. So I would say, especially if you have any history in riding dirt bikes or any kind of motorized two-wheel vehicle, I would say go with the FZ07 over the CBR. You're going to have that power that you want, that you don't necessarily get from this bike, that wheelie power. This bike does not have wheelie power at all. Also, the FZ07 has a bit nicer of a sound. It's still a parallel twin, but the full system's M4 full system. FZ07 is a real good sounding bike. I love the sound of the CBR500 as well, with the Yoshimura slip-on. The aftermarket is probably better for the FZ07 too. Let's just turn it into an FZ07 CBR500 comparison video, because that's what it feels like. Alright, back to the topic of should you get the CBR500. So I'm saying, if you have any prior motorcycle experience, no, I do not think you should get the CBR500R. I don't think it will have enough power for you in the long term. If you get a really good deal on it, yeah. Personally, I overspent way on this bike, but I got exactly what I wanted. I actually had them order this bike for me. I got one of the first 2017 models that was in the US, the red color with ABS, and I love this bike. It's an awesome bike. Awesome for what I do, get out riding, get started riding, and definitely get you thinking about what kind of bike you want next. So that's my answer for you guys, short and simple. If you have prior riding experience, I would not recommend this bike. If it's going to be your first bike, hell yeah, get it. Go get it. Look for a good deal. I recommend looking for a good deal. And remember, you're definitely going to want to trade up from it at some point. If you keep that in mind, you find a good deal. And there are definitely good deals out there, especially now that the updated model has been out for a few years now. You'll be able to find some good deals. So I hope this video helped you guys get some clarity on whether or not you want to buy this bike or not. And also go check out the Yamaha FZ07, another awesome bike for around the same price point. You're getting a lot more in that bike than you do CBR500, but you don't get that awesome sport bike fairing that comes with the CBR500. Okay. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below in a comment. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you dislike the video, go ahead and hit the dislike button, I guess. I hope you like the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.